Man, woman, dude,
All right,
man.
then. Deputy, would you please? I'm gonna need your details.
Nickname Eddie Billy.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I.
You want some?
What? That's Eddie Billy right there.
You want some?
He's fine the way he looks. He doesn't need to be changed.
Take the time and get this
Put me in
right.
the bowl.
Uh,
Put me in the bowl. 'Cause I'm laying down my bed.
From what I
Oh
hear,
my
you
God.
ain't leaving us anytime soon.
It's one of
We're
like,
gonna need a fair
it's one of them overtime, fast motions drawings. It's gonna have to be. I don't know about that.
Tell me everything.
These almost look like
except that
Tommaso
you're innocent.
Ciampa.
I find that hard to believe.
He's old.
Quite a
Heavy.
record we'll have on you.
Average, athletic, skinny. Yeah. How about brawny? How about that? Eyes. I don't even see his eyebrows.
You're
Where are
lucky
they?
you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that?
Eye redness, so you can make him stoned. How do I go over it?
Okay then.
Just off, baby.
Yep.
Oh, you can make him have like crazy eyes. Outward. Eye redness. Oh, you move it over. Yeah. No, I don't like those eyes. Those are fucked up eyes.
If you need help, always help.
And just put it in the middle again. Do that. Nose hooked. Man, it's a lot of fucked up shit. Make him have a big ass nose. Oh my god. Look at that. He's like a fucking witch nose. Long. Nose tip. Dude, I thought it was already down enough. Dude, it looks like all the way down. Oh my god. All the way up. Nope. It doesn't assume he did anything. That's right. It didn't narrow. It's gonna be narrow. Oh, that's how you change the shapes and shit. Turn it up. Oh my god. And do thin. A smoocher. You can't even see his mouth anyway. Droopy. Oh, it's the ears. Goofy. No, not Paul. Let's see. Should do standard. I mean, there's too many options. Fuck that shit. The hayseed. I don't know what that looks like, but it sounds funny. Oh, it's horrible. It's like the hipster of the Wild West. He definitely looks like a hipster now. His name should be like fucking Kenny Rogers. Bob Seger. Dude, that's boss right there. Oh my god. It's like Hanson from Scary Movie 2. No, Hanson is clean shaven, I think. Dude, that's Eddie Billy right there. Because I will rock that when I'm 70 years old. It'll be red too. No, it'll be like that. It'll be gray. I like that. That's fucking awesome. Now it kind of looks like Daniel Bryant with like fucking a bald spot in the front. Oh man, that's horrible. That looks like an old hair metal 80s. Oh man, it's gonna I gotta get some like handlebars or something. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be like, it's like a large Tony Iommi mustache. Yeah, that's it right there. Lifestyle. You can change the freaking wrinkles on your forehead. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, what is that? It's like he just got sunburn on his cheeks. Oh, there we go. Been out in the sun too long. Don't need no freckles. I wonder if they have like a single mole. Like a Lemmy mole. I wouldn't be able to see anyway. He's gonna have a few scars. Scar right in the forehead. Right there, that's perfect.
Eddie, no. 31 don't work. It's blank. What? 60, every channel works except for 30.
Say hello to Eddie Billy. The whistle? The hell's the whistle? Oh, it's a style. Wait a minute. Yeah, what the fuck is a whistle? Character's whistle? I don't know what the fuck that is. So like when you call the horse? Oh. That kid's ear whistle all fucking night.
Eddie, now you want let me go to the next button.
Huh. Oh.
Eddie,
He's gonna have a little less stamina. Uh oh, if you do one, other ones drop. I see. He's gonna have one health, one dead eye.
Well, then you need your portrait took.
Oh, my portrait
Place your
took.
palms by your chest now for me.
What?
Okay.
Eddie Billy. 17290.
Officer Jackson, move those prisoners. Officer Benton, kitchens these staff. Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on, get moving. You with the hammer, and you'll do.
Yeah, Eddie Billy 17290.
Get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah. I tell you what.
I
Old
tell you
Jameson
what.
is a wretched, sour old bastard, no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You weren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Better get the comedy show on. Oh,
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names? Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us.
Eddie Billy 90210.
Come along. And you better get on this horse.
I don't remember what it was. 97209 or something. Where we going, Massa?
That's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Get on the horse there. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. And if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. And freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? You're just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Come on, hitch up. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Oh no, he does not need a hat. Coats. Yeah, they really like the contrast. Nah, we don't need that. No shirt. That's what's gonna be. It's gonna be no shirt. Oh, come on. What the heck? No shirt. Can't. Oh, no coat. No vest. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. See, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them.
He actually looks like
I ask of you is your help
almost like a
in finding out
broken
quite
Matt
what
Hardy.
happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge.
Look at
You want to
Gallagher.
rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well.
Or squash the watermelons.
You need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Horley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Cripps.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll
J.B.
pay
Cripps.
to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck. Get on to the station. It's not too far.
The scrawny nog. Now he can kick. Jump. Oops. Oh, almost there.
clean it. I'm reading about it.
No, you gotta look up the same exact one, or else you're reading on something that isn't the same one.
And you can clean out the air filter too. Almost every day. I don't know where the air filter is.
Mom, you're looking at something else. It's not the right one that you're looking at.
You don't know what I'm looking at.
No, you're looking at. That's not really a furnace. I don't know what that's called, but it could. It has to be that same exact model.
I'm asking how you clean gas heat. Can you tell me how you clean it? I like to know too, you know. I live here. I can clean it.
Well, Mom, I will look it up for you. You're probably looking at the wrong
I
one.
don't have to do it. I can do it myself.
I know that, but you have to look up the right one, or else it's not right. What is this? Post clerk?
There's 5 of them you gotta do.
Hello. You must,
My name is
must be
Aiden
our
English.
friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden. That's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
like Eddie Billy Rambo. Fucking Rambo up in here. Like Predator. Kill me. Me now.
Okay? You're good. You're real good, friend. So, I don't want to die. Here, take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Cocksucker. Dang, I remember that shit. Holy shit, it's like twice as big as the fucking first one. And 3 times as big. Oh. You can paint targets onto enemies. swim. Meet crate days. Start matchmaking. The horse rustling trade. Dude, that's some rednecks right there.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable in Blackwater once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother.
Soggy bottom boys.
Let's go, Clive.
Where the fuck's the other horse? There it is. Oh, rednecks. I just flew off my horse. I am a man of constant sorrow. Oh no, yeah, bogeys on our rights. Oh, a horse was killed. Why the fuck is my phone going off? Oh.